What's up, beautiful people? It's Mandy here once again with another video. And as you know, we are starting our Motivation in Career series. And here with me today, we have a special guest telling us about the first career that we're going to be looking at. Her name is Kimberly Daniel, and she is here to tell us a bit more about her career and maybe how you can get into it and also motivate you, all those who may be in this career as well. So, welcome, Kimberly. How are you doing today? We are so excited to have you.
Hi, Amanda. I'm great. Thank you very much for having me. I'm doing well, and I'm pleased to be here with you today. So my career is respiratory therapy.
Wow, respiratory therapy. I have never heard of that, but I'm sure it is exciting. So can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, so respiratory therapy is a cardiopulmonary specialty, is an allied health or a paramedical profession. So basically what that means is we work with conditions that deal with your lungs and sometimes your heart and your lungs. So it falls under that window. So we could be testing your lungs or helping you breathe better. Anything like that might fall under respiratory therapy.
Wow. So you help us to breathe better. And isn't that amazing? Well, I wanted to ask you what what really encouraged you, pushed you into that direction, helped you to choose that career path?
Right. So for me, when I left secondary school, I did UE. I always liked sciences. So I wanted to be a doctor or a nurse. And then I started to wonder what were the other options in healthcare, because typically when you're leaving school, there are limited options for you in science. It's mostly doctor, nurse, dentist. So I found respiratory therapy by just doing some research online. I had visited the Accreditation Council. At that time, we had recently got the Accreditation Council going and had a website that listed all of the accredited universities. And I started to go on universities' websites and look around to see what programs they were offering. And that's how I found respiratory therapy. And now there are so many websites out there that list accredited programs and universities that you can check on. So it kind of was a by the way thing because I wanted to apply my science in healthcare, but not just within what I knew was available to me here.
Right. So people, you need to do your research so that you would be able to broaden your horizons and branch out and do something different, just like our guest, Kimberly. She seems so passionate about it. And since you seem so passionate, I want to know, what would you say is the best part about doing respiratory therapy?
The best thing would be seeing some person recover, being able to work with a patient who you've met them, they're in whatever their situation is, they can't breathe, they have other comorbidities, and you're able to work with them all the way through to see them. Even if it's something as simple as breathe, sometimes we have to put persons on machines to breathe for them. And then you get to work with them and see them recover and breathe on their own. When we're sick, simple things like breathing and walking are things that we forget and we don't know how to do. And then when you see that person recover, that is the best part of my job. I truly enjoy that. So taking them all the way through and then seeing them do fine on their own, I thoroughly enjoy that aspect of my job.
That's amazing. I really like that. And I hope that you continue to enjoy your job because I can just see all the happiness exuding from you about this. So before we go, I would like to ask you, what would you like to tell my viewers to encourage them? Because some of them are choosing careers and some of them may even be in your field. So what would you want to tell them to encourage them?
Right. I would say to school leavers and people who are in school, because you need to start your research before you get to that point that you're leaving school, to think outside the box. Don't just settle for what we typically see in our society, because right now the world is very fluid. And for me, I didn't realize it till late, but you can work anywhere in the world. So don't just look for careers that are available in Barbados. To think outside the box and see what else is out there, and then see what could be relevant at home. Because if you do want to apply it at home, then you want to do your market research and see. So think outside the box. You don't have to just, I'm not knocking the traditional careers, but there are lots of other things that are out there in health and even in business niches as well that you can do. I recently, within the last few years, started my business within respiratory, providing home care. So think outside the box, get your schoolwork in and the academics, but look out there and see what's available in the world and think about how you can apply it in your Barbadian and in your Caribbean community.
All right. We thank you so much, Kimberly, for being here today. It was such an amazing experience having you here and being able to hear about respiratory therapy. That's exciting and totally different, outside of the box, as you said. And we thank you for the information and the sound advice, of course. And of course, we just want to say thank you guys for tuning in today, because I know that it would have been inspirational and motivational, of course. That's all we have for you today. We hope that you enjoyed the rest of your week and that you continue to smile and stay motivated. That's all. See ya.